Hello and welcome to Old and New Movie Review. I am Caveats. This is a show devoted to reviewing movies like normal human beings. I'm going to review movies that are in theaters, movies that have been released on TV, movies that have been just released on DVD. Basically, any movie you can think of, we'll probably get to it. I will be covering spoilers, so be prepared for that. I will always let you know beforehand, though, so you don't have to worry about anything getting spoiled for you if you do not want it to be. The reason that I'm making this show is because I'm sick of movie reviewers that don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what the casual, everyday, normal moviegoer thinks about these movies. Their takes are usually pretty pretentious, so I'll be trying to keep it common. For the common person, are you going to like this movie? Should you watch this movie? Is it irritating? Things like that. Now, these are my opinions on the movies. Not everyone is going to agree, and I accept that. And I hope that I do help you in deciding whether you want to watch the movies or not. So, the issues that I will be reviewing are, first off, right out the gate, was it good and did I like it? Basically, to get that out of the way so that you could stop the show as soon as you hear that, so you can go watch the movie instead of getting anything else spoiled for you. Number 2 will be what I liked. So, concepts, things like that. Did I like the humor of it? Did I like the action of it? Did I like the story of it? Characters, things of that nature. What I disliked about it, same situation. Did I hate the story, but I liked the characters? Did I hate the characters? Did I dislike everything about the movie? Then we'll get on to favorite parts. So specific parts, which means spoilers. If I had specific moments from the movie that I enjoyed, I'll be letting you know that. Then obviously we'll go to hated parts or disliked parts or very specific parts of the movie that were just irritating. Favorite character? That will be obvious, pick a character out of the movie. Who was the best character, the best written, the best overarching story, the best, funniest, something like that. Then we'll go on to worst characters. Characters that aren't useful, characters that aren't flushed out, characters that are just basically there. Then we'll go on to movies to compare it to. So if we're watching a movie and we wanted to compare it to another movie so that you'd know, like, hey, if you liked this movie, then you'll probably like this new one too. Then we move on to the rating system. Now, the rating system in this will be a lot different than any other one. I will assign it a character instead of a number, and right now I will go through the characters that I will be using. Number 1 would be Superman. So basically a movie that's all-powerful, has everything, all good, no bad. Then we'll move on to Batman. I might rate a movie a Batman because it's darker. It's a grittier type of movie. It's not for children. It's more for an adult. So that would be a Batman. Then we'll go on to Wolverine. Basically a movie that would be carnage, violent, powerful, but it can be hurt. Meaning that, oh yeah, it's a very violent movie, but it has its downsides. Then we'll move on to Iron Man. Very smart, clever, and a funny movie. So mostly that will cover good comedies. Then another one would be Wonder Woman. A kid-friendly movie, jokey, decent heart, and kind of good for all ages, not just adults or not just children. Next would be Black Panther. That would be a decent movie, not good, not bad, just something right in the middle, nothing special. Kind of a movie that's not as good as it's hyped up to be. Next one would be Lex Luthor, an extremely clever movie, but it's a movie that you root for the bad guy, imposing because of their intellect. It's a movie that makes you feel like it's smarter than you type of movie. Deadpool would be the next one. Great action, raunchy jokes, doesn't take itself too seriously, and most likely I'll be using Deadpool for comedies as well. Then we'll go to Supergirl. Pretends to be awesome. A very preachy movie, cringy, makes you wish the movie was over as soon as it starts type of movie. Black Widow would be the last one. Completely pointless. Only good part is action and maybe eye candy. talks down to the audience or talks down to people in the movie type of movie. Basically, it'll be a movie that you don't really need to watch. It's kind of out there and exists type of movie. So that's the rating system for this show. I hope that you like it. If you have any comments about it, you'd like to see any additions made to it or characters included in the rating system, just let me know. I will gladly consider them. Also, if you have any comments about any movies you'd like to see reviewed by me, I would be happy to do so. This is Caveats from Old and New Movie Review, and I hope you enjoy the show.